大家好，这是米老师。今天 we're going to, I forgot I can speak in English for this video. We are going to be making a special hat for Chinese New Year. And I gave you a bunch of things in your packet today. Hopefully everybody got everything. I think I might have missed a couple of people with some string or some yarn. You can get just some string or yarn or anything you want. And then the only other thing you might need is a hole punch. Okay, and some scissors and some glue, which I didn't give you guys because I figured most of you have glue and scissors at home. If you don't have a hole punch, you might need to figure out something to put a hole in the in some of the paper, or if you want to just poke a hole with it, that's fine too, because we're going to use the string to make the hat. And if you don't want to wear the hat, then you could not have to do the hole punch, and you can do it a different way. All right. So I'm going to share my camera here so you guys can see what I'm doing. And here we go. Okay, so you can see my hands here. Okay, and here's what we have. You have something that looks like this on a piece of white paper. Okay, it's like a half circle kind of. And then you have a folded piece of construction paper. Okay, so you need this with like the half circle, and then a folded piece of construction paper, the big piece of folded construction paper, okay? And then you're gonna put this on the edge that's open, that can open, right? Now, when you cut, you're gonna put this over the top like this. It doesn't matter which side it's on because you're gonna cut it out. And you're going to hold it towards the edge that's open, and you're gonna cut, okay? And so when we're cutting here, you got to cut on the open edge. And then you just cut along the line here pretty much. Okay, all right, so there we go. So this is going to be the front and back of our hats, okay? So we have like two kind of half circles. All right, so this is like one side and the other. You keep these together and you hold them together like this. And then the next thing you can do, if you're going to want to try to wear it, is you're going to take your hole punch, a little hole punch here. Just a single hole punch works the best if you have one. And you're going to punch holes all around the outside. Okay, so I punched a whole bunch of holes around the edge here, and then you want to keep those papers together while you're punching because you want to be able to thread through both sides, okay, when we're using the yarn. Okay, now you also have a piece of construction paper that is just a half a sheet, okay, it's not folded, it's just half, and then you have a piece of paper that kind of looks like this, okay? Now you're going to cut out both of these. And then make sure this is a little bit wider. Mr. Milburn's here is a little bit too skinny, but I think I did your guys' a little bit better than the one I have here. And so you want this side to be a little thick on this side, thicker than what I have here, but yours is, I think, okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut these. Okay, now you can get rid of the these two pieces of paper. You don't need them. And then you have these two. Mine's a little bit jagged. Sorry about that. My scissors aren't that great. And then when you have these two like this, then you're done with that, okay? Okay, now the next thing you have is you have these 2021 cows like this, okay? And you also have a page that has a big circle cow or Neil, okay? Just like that for the ox, the year of the ox, okay? These are for the year of the ox, 2021, okay? And you're gonna cut these two out like little circles around it. Okay, now we have our two circles. And then take this, I'm gonna cut the huge circle out here. Okay. So we have 3 parts here. Sorry, Mr. Milburn's cutting job's not that great. These scissors aren't the best. I have better scissors at school. All right. So we have these 2 little sections, the 2 little circles, and we have this one, okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your 2 orange strips like this, and you're going to make them so they're end to end like this, okay? And you want to make sure that you glue these 2 facing like they're looking in the same direction, okay? So they're both going to be facing this way, sorry. They're facing this way, okay? All right, so I'm going to glue these on, one on either end. Just like that. Okay, so I have mine glued over here. I'm going to glue this one on the other end. Just like that. Okay, all right. And then we're going to take our big circle here. Hopefully it fits on mine. I think your circle is a little bit smaller. Oh yeah, it should be pretty close. Okay, then you're going to glue this on the center of one side of the hat, okay? I'm going to get some glue on here. Okay, I'm going to glue this on. Okay, and then we're going to take our string. Where did, oh, there it is. Okay. Couldn't find my string. 找不到我的毛线. All right. And then we're going to start weaving around the edge here. Mr. Milburn has one hole that's not very good, but that's okay. We'll ignore that. Okay. And you're going to want to keep these 2 pieces of paper together so your holes are lined up. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go down through the hole, and then you're going to go around the edge and then keep going down through every hole. And you got to pull it through so you have enough to get around. Okay, just on the last hole here. And we're all done. So you can see it goes around the edge every time. And then with the excess, anything you have extra, you can either tie it around there and cut it off, or you can make like a chin strap like this, like a loop, so that you can tie it around your chin too. Okay, so you can put it like that so you have like a chin. And then we're gonna take the last thing we're gonna do is you can either take some glue or you can even staple the sides on to the back. Okay, so we have these little orange papers here, and you're going to cut it, you're going to either glue it or staple it, but make sure you staple only from the back piece of paper in the hat. Okay, you don't want to staple all the way through. You're not going to be able to open your hat. Okay, so Mr. Milburn's just going to glue for right now. You can staple it on if you want to, because that'll make it stay better. Okay, whatever you have. And I'm going to glue it onto the back here. I'm going to take my other one and glue that one on. Okay. And our hat is done. Okay, and this is called a guanmao. This is actually the hat that the leaders would wear in China. This kind of looks like that. Of course, it's not a real one, but you can see my hat turned out like this. Okay, and so you can actually kind of put it on. Mr. Milburn's head's a little big, so we don't know if it'll fit on his head. But you can kind of like open it up, pop it open a little bit, and then you can put it on like this. Ooh. See? And we have our guanmao. Okay, and of course you can color the little circles, and you can color the cow in the middle. See? And you got your hat. Yay! Okay, and there's your guanmao. Guanmao. Okay, so 米老师也要跟你们说春节快乐啊 ，OK， 春节快乐。然后你可以穿你的官帽 when you're done, and maybe you can take a picture. If you have a shirt like Mr. Milburn does, you can put that on, and you can wear your hat, and you can take a picture. and then you can share with me, okay? All right. Thank you so much. And I hope to see everybody next Tuesday, because we have a long weekend and we have a lot of fun, hopefully for next week too. All right. 希望你们有一个很好的春节，也祝你们春节快乐。So happy Chinese New Year and have a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day on Sunday and happy President's Day on Monday. We'll see each other on Tuesday. Bye.